Brother, how are you?
Doing good.
I met you before?
No.
No? Are you a Muslim?
Yes.
Okay. Can I talk to you?
Sure.
I like to talk to Muslim because Muslims are friendly and also religious. I'm also religious, but I follow Isa. So I like to talk about religion because I saw Muslims are very devoted in religion. We have common interests.
Have a seat.
Thank you. Thank you. Would you mind if I give this to you?
Yes.
All right. So you have been born a Muslim, right?
Yes.
And then
I'm proud of that.
Oh really? Okay. Yeah, that's why whenever I ask this question, if the non-Muslim will say that, don't ask religion, they say that it's offensive, but to the Muslim it's not, right? You're proud, right? Yeah, that's what I find it. Those people do not understand Muslim. That's why they ask me not to ask religious identity. The other people, their religion is personal, they are hidden. But to the Muslim, the religion is on the outside. You exhibit it, let people know that you're Muslim and you're proud.
Thank you.
Right?
The religious teach us like that. Prophet Muhammad teach us like that.
Right.
When the Prophet Muhammad was born in Mecca, there's so many other religious people were there, right? Prophet Muhammad never hated those people. Prophet Muhammad never said, hey, you are not follow Muslim religious, Muslim activities, and you are not practicing our Islamic culture, so we hate. Prophet Muhammad never said that. Prophet Muhammad never did that. Prophet Muhammad always invited those people to see how we are
Practicing the religion.
Yes, and
then your religion practices can be seen from people outside. It will be shown like a testimony.
exactly.
Would you not afraid that the people will tend to become hypocrite?
So those are being hypocrite,
How do you deal with the issue?
and I understand. Yeah. So the who call the Muslim extremism or terrorist extremism.
Extremism, or you have the term for extremism.
and
Extreme, that would be and that is radical. That's another
Radical,
issue.
yes.
I'm not
So-
talking about the moderate. I mean the conservative. You have the value of showing to people that you are worshiping Allah. So that
Exactly.
is what you are not afraid of people. You're not afraid of yourself, the Muslim themselves practicing for people to see their piety, but in the internal private life they will do something differently. How do you look at this?
the internal private life.
Yeah.
So there is a command from Allah. So suppose I'm showing to others I'm a Muslim, but internal I'm doing nothing. I'm not practicing. After I death, Allah will punish us,
Okay, they will leave it to Allah, right?
and they will punish until the Qiyamah.
Oh.
You know the Qiyamah?
Right. Qiyamah is the future. You mean you die?
After you death,
you die.
you will rebirth.
Right. Oh.
So there is no rebirth. There's no situation, such a situation. That the time Allah will ask you what you did in dunya.
That would be judgment.
There will be judgment. The day
time,
of judgment.
What about current time? Have you heard about people like those religious leaders that are practicing outside and look very pious, very pious, very holy, but internally they become deceptive. The people fall into their prayer. Yeah, I mean the people are deceptive issue. I'm sure. I'm not talking about Islam. I'm talking about people. I don't have the issue with religiosity. I would admire. I would honor religiosity. But I'm saying how do you tackle the issue of the internal hypocrisy, like people who are practicing their religion but internally they are praying all the weaknesses of the other people, because people look at people externally, right? I know God, Allah look at us internally, but we look at people externally, so we can easily trust another person based on his appearance outside.
I understand.
I can be very devoted.
We hate those people.
I know.
We hate those people.
But you cannot see my private intention. Like I can demonstrate a very religious piety on the outside, practicing my religion. So you're going to trust me because I'm a religious. How can I be evil? I can be religious, so I can pick up your friend. Then you trust me, and after a long time, I might be borrowing money from you. You tend to have to help me out because I'm religious, cannot be deceitful. But slowly I borrow money a lot from you. I don't return, and then you will trust me because I said because I'm doing a lot of good works for Allah. But in that case, what do you do?
So I understand, completely understand what you're trying to say. So those are betrayed. Those are seems like I'm a good person. I'm a practicing religious. But inside the interior, there's something
evil.
else. Like they're evil.
They show to people.
There's something. So Allah said, if you betrayed with anyone, no matter what they're practicing, their worship of Jesus, they're Hindu, they're Buddha,
Yeah, no problem.
whatever, it doesn't matter.
Allah, no problem. That is good advice for us, for you and me. No problem for us who internally understand that. But
Suppose
for
if
others,
I get the
for
$10
others,
from you with the, suppose if I get
Deception,
the $10
deceiving,
by
yeah.
dissipating,
deceiving.
the day of judgment, I have to return to the $10. Allah will not give punishment.
What if the guy doesn't matter? But the guy is not $10, giving 1,000 for me, receiving 1,000 from me, and then he's not returning. You just go away. You know, if Allah judgment will be in the future, but He will not care about the future.
No.
Some evil people, they will not really necessarily believe on God or whatever.
Also in dunya, we call it dunya, right? Dunya means
dunya.
like a present.
In the world.
In the world,
Yeah.
Allah will punish you. Allah
In the
will
world.
punish- In the world.
You believe that
Suppose, suppose how Allah will punish you. Allah will give you something which is not good for you, something which is not good for your family. Like you have a business, but you deceptive $10, like $1,000 from me. You didn't return the money. The business will crash.
Okay, you believe on the judgment, or not only the future, you believe the judgment will be also here, concurrent.
Exactly.
Okay, good.
The
Concurrent.
Yes. So the business will crash. And
But we cannot
you will
ju-
get it. And also like in
Not all
future,
the business crashes has some problem with their spiritual life, right?
spiritual life.
All those business crashes, or people might be doing business, they have crashed, even though externally they look very holy, they look pious, but if they have failure in their businesses, maybe not because of judgment, Allah. Is it judgment, Allah? How do you differentiate?
It's
Would there be a difficulty?
Yeah, this punishment comes from the Allah.
Yeah.
This comes.
But if he's not successful in his business,
Mhm.
would there be a punishment necessarily?
The punishment necessarily, because
Is it necessarily?
yes, because
Also, you see every failure in the business.
he
He's not good,
he
doing
made
good.
something which is not good. He's
not
took-
progressing well. He's not productive in his business, or his whatever business endeavor he is doing. Do you think that is a punishment for Allah?
Yes,
Really?
we believe that.
Necessarily, or just maybe not necessarily?
If you are honest, if you're being honest with others, if you're being honest with someone, so that's the good for you. Allah will give you what is called
Reward.
reward. Allah will
Blessing.
give you the blessing. Allah will give you the reward. If you do something with other person which is not good, Allah will give you punishment. No matter. So we don't define like Allah give the punishment. Allah will not give you punishment in His hand. Allah will give you punishment with His power. Like Allah will, suppose Allah will. Let's give a rough example. So you have 2 kids, one daughter or
Son.
boys, or you have a business, or you have something like a, which is good for your family, but you are not good person. You did something which is wrong.
Yeah, inside. Nobody knows. Yeah, Allah
Nobody knows. Allah knows. Yes, you
then?
got my point. Allah
then?
knows. Allah will give you punishment.
Even here.
In here,
Okay.
and also the day of judgment, you have to return those money or those belongs. Who is owner for this belonging? So if you don't have that, you will give the good deeds.
I mean, okay, that's good. How many Muslims will believe on that system?
If you don't believe, so Islam
Yeah.
is called a belief.
Yeah.
Islam is made on believers.
Yes, believers.
We believe that.
Yes.
So we believe like the day of judgment will happen. We believe there is only one death, and then there's only one birth. Who was born, they must die, and they will never return.
Okay.
But the day of judgment will happen. Allah will give you punishment. Those are evil. We believe that. But so suppose if we see the sun is rise on east.
My question is, how many Muslims will believe on the system that you mentioned a while ago?
Those are not believe that.
Is it most of them don't believe, or many only a few will believe on the system that you
All
believe?
of those believe. I believe.
You believe? I mean, you believe? You belong to how many percentage of the Muslim? Because correct me if I'm wrong. Because I understand from the Muslim sharing, they share to me that 87 in Muslim there will be 87 sects, 87 or 83 sects, and then only one sect is true, going to heaven. Many of the Muslims will not go to heaven, right?
Because those are
according to
evil
Hadith.
person.
According to Hadith.
Yeah, I
So
understand.
most of them are not going to heaven. That means in the case that most of the Muslim externally they are practicing Muslim, but actually internally they are not. That's why Allah will judge them in the end.
Exactly.
They will go to hell.
Allah will
That's why
know.
Now my problem is how I'm going to trust the Muslim. I better reserve myself. Don't trust so much.
So
I initially
those are not Muslim, brother.
I know.
So
I know they are not practicing.
No. If you're practicing, but inside you're not believe like a day of judgment will happen.
Right.
Allah will punish us.
Right.
If you don't believe inside, Allah will define. Because Allah will know everything, no matter what, under the sea,
that's a belief.
in the sky.
That's a theological belief. I will honor that. I will respect a theological belief. I'm talking about practical life that you observe. I mean, I'm not there. I'm not with the Muslim community. You're in the Muslim community, right? So I want you to honestly share something with me. Give me some insight about the. I'm talking about the fault of Islamism is the practicing of the Ummah. The Ummah. I like, for example, I can honestly say to you, a lot of Christians are also hypocrite. I can tell you. I can honestly admit to you, there are a lot of Christians that go to church, but inside in the house they go do dirty things in the house, in the family.
So
all these things will happen.
So
they are just people, not the religion. It's just the people.
Let me give you the answer. So those are not believe inside, they are not Muslim. If you
doesn't matter because we do not know. Allah will know. We don't know. We don't know.
Okay, so
we don't know. But we need to deal with people to people. Then we are living here on earth. We don't know the heart. We know the external.
Okay,
we know people who are practicing. We know that they are very faithful. There are some colleague or some imam that are very devoted. They are very holy. Are we going to trust them, right? We're going to trust the holy, the sick.
So what's your question regarding this?
The question is, we have these people who are not. We discover that they are not really true Muslims, according to your what you saying. True Muslim, in their private life, they are really not practicing their faith. And then we know that it's hypocrites, right? Hypocrites in the future they will go to hell.
Hypocrite for others people. For others people.
For himself, for him. Allah will know that this is a hypocrite, but we do not know because we do not involve in the private life. We just externally we look at that he is leading the worship. He's praying 5 times a day. He's have a lot of knowledge about the Islam.
So how do you know, like in the heart?
We do not know.
We don't know.
Allah knows. We do not know. We do not know.
So that's the thing. So we don't have to talk about like what is inside. So let's begin. So if he practicing Muslim, if he believe Allah, but if we see like you're doing this, but you believe Allah, how did you do that? That's something we don't judge other people. If we judge other people, but if Allah see like this is the good guy, Allah will punish us. But Allah will punish me because he's a good guy. But you judge this guy as a bad.
I know what you're saying, but I think we are not communicating. You how devoted you are in your religion? Can I see your standing in your religion?
Devoted?
Yeah, devoted in religion.
What does it mean? I'm gonna translate the devoted part.
Do you how many times you read the Quran, or have you memorized the Quran or whatever? Or you practicing 5 times a day praying? All this, do you do that? I mean,
No, brother. Yes, that's the thing.
I'm not practicing. Okay.
I'm not practicing 5 times.
Okay.
Yes.
I cannot quote you then. I cannot quote you. Just to understand.
But I feel like I have to practice 5 times a day. I have to read Quran. I have to do that because this is the ultimate goal. Should I have? What I'm doing now is not good. Is not good for our
going to heaven.
With heaven, yes, because in the heaven, in the day of judgment, you are only one person. Doesn't matter like you have a mother, you have a father. Nobody will recognize the day of judgment. The amal is a good thing.
You are not caring for your future, going to Jannah then. Now you are not.
I have to caring in order to.
Then you have to practice your prayers.
I have to
prayer 5 times a day.
I didn't practice today, but I will punish. Allah will punish us.
That's sad.
But
brother, I care for you.
Yes.
I care for you. You need to go to Jannah.
Exactly.
You need to strike the best struggle to go to Jannah. Practice your 5 times a prayer.
I will do that.
Yeah.
I hope. Inshallah.
So your faith will practice it out genuinely from you. Practice it out so that you can true Muslim, right? Exactly. If you don't practice it, you are not true Muslim.
Exactly. I'm not true Muslim. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I'm not true Muslim.
Yeah. I know. It's not easy to be a true Muslim.
Believers.
Not many people qualify.
But there's one thing, brother. There's one thing.
Okay.
There's one thing.
One thing what?
I'm not true Muslim. Regarding you, because you said like I'm not practicing 5 times a day. That's why I'm not a true Muslim. Yes, that's correct. But there's only one guna. What is called guna English? I don't know. Guna means like
A bonus?
no.
A special case?
Guna means
A special providence?
no. I'm gonna show.
Guna. I honor your, I respect your honesty. No problem. Whether we can communicate.
Yeah.
We can talk honestly. Honestly. I'm also an honest guy.
No problem. I don't.
It's okay.
Guna means bad thing.
Guna is what language? Bengali or Arabic?
Arabic.
Arabic, okay.
I'm gonna translate what it means.
Guna is a bad thing. You just say the context, doesn't matter. You just say the context. I don't understand the term. I don't have to understand the term. I don't have to get the term because anyway I don't understand Arabic so much. So you just explain the concept for me.
Yeah. I'm
Just
gonna
explain the concept. You know what Jesus mentioned about hypocrisy?
Sin. I'm sorry.
Oh, sin.
Sin.
Okay.
There's so.
Do you know how Christianity become a private issue for?
Let me finish this.
you
So
continue.
the major sin, what we have, Allah will forgive all sin except one. If you compare with Allah with any worship, if you compare with Allah with any kind of worship, Allah will never forgive this. Those people will remain Jahannam. Those people will get the punishment until forever, the day of judgment. But except this sin, the compare with worship with Allah, except this sin, you will get Jannah. You will get a Jannah one day after you get all those punishment. Like suppose.
Oh, there will be a chance going to.
Except
Jannah.
this sin, there's the major sin. Allah will never forgive these sins. If you did these sins, like suppose you believe Jesus is a God or Son of God, that's the major sin you have. Because Allah clearly stated in Quran.
So minor sin, that means you go to the time for purging. And after purge, and then you can still have a chance to go to Jannah, right?
Except this sin.
Except okay. I'm talking about Muslim. Muslim will take Jesus as God. That doesn't matter. So if the Muslim, if they are not practicing religion, they still go to the
chance to go to the Jannah. The chance to go to the
purging, they will punish in the hell.
After that,
they will have a chance to go to Jannah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay,
Yes.
got you. So.
But if you worship compare with Allah, then you will never go. It doesn't matter if you're Muslim or
the shirk. Shirk is an issue.
Yeah,
shirk is an issue.
Serious thing.
So you do. So this will be. I don't know where you have a whole theological system in it. I know.
Brother, do you know? Do you have a phone? Like I'm gonna watch this surah called Maryam.
Miriam, yeah.
You should.
I know the whole chapter Miriam.
Yes, you should.
I know Jesus is
the whole story. Will Allah refine? Allah define those whole story is Surah Maryam. It's about Surah Mary. You should listen.
Okay.
And once you listen, I hope you will find all those answers. Where's that Jesus come? Jesus come like.
But I don't want to be a Muslim. You know why? Like you say, it's not so difficult. Go to heaven. It's so difficult, and then you have to go to punishment first, and then go to heaven. But if there is an offer better than that, why don't I get it? Why don't I get a better chance to go to heaven without risking myself going to hell and punishment after torture? I have no chance to go to heaven. Nobody gave a chance.
What is the best offer?
The best offer is to believe in Jesus, that redemption has come to you, that you can have salvation even while you are living. Your sins forgiven by God. While you are still living, you already given a assurance of heaven. Living on earth, you'll be assurance of heaven already.
Do you have a proof of that?
Yes, I am. I'm the proof. Speaking to you is a proof. I received Jesus 40 years ago. I actually afraid of death. When I was young, I knew I was a sinner. I have a lot of terrible things in my deeds. I was lazy. I stole money from my father.
Brother.
And then later on, I was afraid to go to hell. I was a Buddhist at the time. I believe in my mother's religion, Buddhist. You go to hell, and bad people go to hell, just like Muslim. Bad people go to hell, and then good people go to heaven. So I did not have a chance to go to heaven. But you know why? Somebody brought me to the church, and I discovered that the Christianity had a very good promise to me. He said, "For God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son, that whoever believes in Him shall not perish," I mean, not go to hell, but have eternal life. So from then on, I make decision. If there's an offer so good, why don't I believe in Jesus?
Yes.
So from then on, my life changed. Not only that I have assurance of salvation, my life changed from a sinner to become a person who can serve other people. Totally changed from then. I was 13 years old at the time. So I have already experienced the power of God, the power of salvation coming to me at that time. So I don't have to do prayer 5 times a day to try myself, having no assurance of going to heaven. Because there is no
Brother, do you believe?
no guarantee.
What do you believe? That Jesus is the Son of God?
I believe on Jesus, Son of God, not because convenient, not because of my convenience. Because it was revealed in the Bible. It was revealed in the Bible. The Bible says so. The Bible says so. If you don't believe in Jesus as the Son of God or as God, then there is no salvation. You have to believe Jesus as God, only then you have salvation. So the question is, how reliable is the Bible claiming that Jesus is God? And that's the question. Right?